Welcome to this tutorial. My name is Blessing Adisiji and I'm a developer advocate here at Mantium. In this tutorial, I'll show you the right way to use ChatGPT. So the right way to use ChatGPT is to use the Mantium official ChatGPT plugin to be able to access your deploy apps, which you can use to query your documents and your data stored in Mantium. So I'll break this down in a very simple to understand easy steps. So let's get to it. So I'm sharing my screen here and you can see the ChatGPT window. So I can show you the first approach which everybody pretty much uses right now without the plugin, and you can say let's ask something that we know that ChatGPT won't have answers to. So and what comes to mind is the recent Microsoft Build 2023 event. So ChatGPT wasn't trained on this data because its data cut off as 2021, and I'm going to ask question on this. So I'll say so I have this question here that says, tell me about the Microsoft Build 2023 event. And I'm going to ask ChatGPT to answer that. And it's going to say, I'm sorry, I don't have access to that. I don't have real-time information on that. But let's see how to use the Mantium plugin to be able to overcome this limitation with the data that I've uploaded. I'll navigate to my second ChatGPT window and I'll switch over to GPT-4 to be able to have access to the plugin. Bear in mind that you must be a Plus subscribers because it says available exclusively to Plus users. So you must be a Plus subscribers on OpenAI to be able to have access to plugin. So once I click on this, I'll activate plugin beta, and you can see right here that I have the Mantium plugin installed, and I'm going to explain to you how to use it, how to set it up easily, and also you can check more of our tutorials on how to build different applications that you can query in ChatGPT. So I've built one already for the purpose of this tutorial to show you how to effectively use Mantium plugin over at ChatGPT. But check out the description below for links to easy to understand tutorials on how to set up data pipeline from different data sources such as Notion, HubSpot, Google Drive, README, files, PDF files, etc. So let's get started. As you see, I have the Mantium plugin installed. How can you then install it? So scroll down and you go to plugin store where you can see all the available plugins on OpenAI. So a page that shows all the popular plugins shows up, and you can see all the plugins that OpenAI have. It's a lot, but let's search for the Mantium plugin. You go to the search bar and you search for Mantium. You see we have the Mantium plugin. I've already installed it. So what you want to do is you want to click the install button and get it all set up for you. Once you click the install button, it shows you a window where you are going to connect your Mantium account to OpenAI ChatGPT, and it's just by clicking allow, you are ready to go after that, and come back to the OpenAI ChatGPT window where you can be able to use the plugin. So I've installed it. I don't need to install it again. So I'll close this. One thing you want to do is ensure that you have Mantium selected right here so that you can be able to fetch your user created applications over at Mantium and retrieve relevant information based on user queries. So I've built a couple of applications over in Mantium and I'll be able to get started using those applications. To see the applications that I've built, I'll ask ChatGPT to tell me. So tell me the applications that I have in Mantium. How many are they? So I asked ChatGPT to tell me the applications that I have installed in Mantium and how many are they. So it goes on to fetch the data on that, and then it says I have 3 applications in Mantium, and each application has its own use or its own purpose, and ChatGPT actually broke that down for me. So remember the first question we asked, that tell me about the Microsoft Build 2023 event, and ChatGPT couldn't answer that. Let's see how to answer that right now. So I copied the same question and I'll say, tell me about the Microsoft Build 2023 event. And we'll send that. ChatGPT will be able to use the Mantium plugin to be able to provide relevant information about this event, which helps us overcome the ChatGPT limitation. So notice here, it actually summarizes the Microsoft Build 2023 event, and that's because of this application that I have in Mantium. Was able to query this application because I've cleaned the data. I've used Mantium Transform to be able to store embeddings of this data easily without stressing, without so much overhead. And you can check the description below for tutorials on how to do the same for your own use case using different Mantium data connectors. So this is the right way to use ChatGPT, and in this tutorial we're able to go over how to install the Mantium plugin in ChatGPT and use that to query the Mantium applications, and I also pointed you to different resources on how to get started building different Mantium applications and using that effectively to answer responses in ChatGPT. If you have any issues, scan this barcode to join our Discord server or our Discord channel, where I'll be happy to answer more of your questions and help you build your applications easily with Mantium. See you in the next one.